Welcome back to Doom, the Darkest Ageist. Maybe, chat, maybe I will complete one level today. By the way, that game that was a part of on Torvald's YouTube channel where it was like guess the music, I recorded another one today, and I think it should be online tomorrow. So you will see the results of that tomorrow, if anyone is interested.
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage. Slayer, there's a turret in the courtyard you can use to hold them off.
I thought she said there's a turd in the courtyard. Also, thank you, Desert P, for the P raid. Okay, turret level. Classic first-person turret level. You just have to eat shit when that happens, huh? I don't really get it. You really just have to face tank everything? The game is loud? No, it's perceived loudness, chat. Fine. I can attempt to Robocop. That's amazing. I just sat there and face tanked so much damage, and it felt so right. It felt so good. It was beautiful. The Slayer loves damage. Even on the hardest difficulty, you just face tank shots. Because some of the shots come at you green. And I'm like, oh, okay, if they're green, then clearly you can send them back. Vinny, are you gonna try Night Rain? I might. Does anyone know FromSoft? That'd be a pretty pathetic way to die. I'm considering Night Rain. It would be really great if I could play it with the Horseman. But the problem with that is it's only 3 players, so one of us has to sit out. So that's not the most fun thing. Stir said no one's around. That's not true. I'm streaming tomorrow night. I'm doing something, whether it's Night Rain or, I I don't know. Something. I was gonna blueprints this week, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think that'll be next week. Oh, up. Vertical. This playthrough continues on, by the way, and I don't know exactly what I'm gonna end up doing with it still. There are chatters that are like, Vinny, I would love to see you continue to play Doom, because there's apparently some really amazing levels in the game later on, and I've been kind of like, yeah, maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't, but if listen, if this level takes another full stream, then I'm gonna probably drop the game. I say that, meanwhile, I don't even know how to, like, advance. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, it's not right? Okay. This game really didn't deliver, huh? No, it delivers. The game is good. It's just, I played a level last time I streamed this, and it was 2 hours, and it felt exhausting. But the game itself is fun. I mean, it's more Doom. It's actually very, very well done, and the combat flow state is amazing. To be fair, that's because you were bad. Bad or not, I was just trying to live my life, man. I died a bunch, but I was shooting hard. I was trying to shoot like big lasers. Oh, here we go. So as you can see here, my gameplay is impeccable. Oh, man. Almost died. Not dead yet.
They're coming for the heart. I'll draw them away from the lifeboats.
Father, don't go alone. Commander, he signed off.
Why does Doom Guy have to listen to family drama? Yeah. No, he loves it. Revenant? Oh god. There was someone that said that the best thing that they did was this same difficulty, but they adjusted one slider, which is that enemies give a little bit more health on drop. And that's it. That's the only thing they adjusted, and they said the experience was a lot better for them. But there's also like so many options to customize the game, which is also a source of contention for some people because they don't. I don't think there are some people that like difficulty sliders that are completely customizable. I don't think it's a problem if it's just there. Like the game still has the difficulty options from the previous games, and then you could fine-tune it if you want. I don't think that's a big deal. Like, there's a lot of stuff in games I just don't engage with if it's not something that appeals to me. But I'm not 100% opposed, in this game at least, to turning up the health drop rate. Like, that doesn't seem like too bad of a thing to do. Getting upset about how other people play single-player games is pretty funny to me. Well, I've seen it a little bit, but I'm also inventing a guy. It's kind of one of those things where I have seen people get shitty about the diff. Like, I'm not going to use the sliders. No. But that's the thing, you don't have to use them. This was probably not the right way to go. You've invented enough no guys lately to start a nobody cinematic universe. Well, there's enough people that there's a guy for everything. You know, some people got a guy for every like plumbing, sheetrock, like that kind of thing. There's enough guys where there's always a guy. But you know, one of the things I've learned about the planet, like the entire planet, is that there's enough to be angry about that even when you've fought every fight and you've accomplished so much, you can still just stay angry if you choose to. Because there's always something fucked up happening, and if not, a leopard eats a baby somewhere. Anger's addictive. And, you know, comfortable and righteous. Maybe not comfortable, but it's a natural state. I have some family that is just very angry. The trope of the angry Italian man, and before you say Mike, also know that I've known Mike for a long time, and while he, you know, he can play it up for the stream, he's pretty chill when we hang. You know what I mean? It's not a full shtick, but it's, I mean, I've also known Mike enough to know that that's just kind of who he is. But he also, he's a streamer, he's an entertaining guy, and part of his entertainment is angry. And that's, you know, part of the gag. But yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't think I have a point. It's just expressing some stuff that I thought for a moment there. And I do think the other cool thing about video games is that there really are just enough games for everyone. There's too many fucking games out there. So if you want a cozy murder simulator, you can get that. If you just want to farm, you could do that. Or if you want to do everything, you could just play Fantasy Life and not have to do anything ever again except play Fantasy Life. But also, you know, if this game doesn't do it for you, that sucks. If this game doesn't do it for you, and I can see why it wouldn't for some people, there's also a lot of really good games out there that you could just, you know, all the first-person shooters that are out and are coming out. There's a lot of variety. Yeah. Also, speaking of games, there's a couple games. Sol Sesto, which I played the demo of. It's some fucking weird as fuck roguelite thing. Everything's a roguelite these days, but so is life. But it looks good. I played the demo. I liked it. I don't know how to explain it. It's one of the most difficult games to describe I think maybe I've seen in a long time. Like more of a board game. Yeah. There's that. There's also that fake FTL game that split the chat down the middle. But it looks cool. And I also there's a couple other games that the Tempest Rising RTS game, they gave me a key to that. I want to check that out. I don't have time to play all these fucking games. But I want to at least play them, see if they're any good, and, you know. There was like a different type of RTS that got rid of a lot of the busy work and just kind of did the RTS part. And it didn't do well in early access and they just killed it. It's no longer coming out. Battle Aces. I was actually looking forward to that. It was like a simplified RTS but still deep enough. It just kind of removed a couple of the, I think maybe the building and a couple of like the management aspects. So that's a pretty big disappointment, but I want to check out Tempest Rising and see if it's, how it came out. MOBA? No, it's not a MOBA. It's not like a MOBA. This was different. It was StarCraft 2, but only micro battles plus macroing units. Okay. Would you ever stream the classic CNC games? I did. There's some on the channel from the remake, or the remaster, whatever it is. I'm hoping for more of those. Red Alert 2, I would really like to stream. Space! Can I tell you where Doom went wrong? when they got rid of the pistol. You need the pistol. Disagree. How dare you? When you need a pistol. Without the pistol, you don't feel like you have something to fall back on. There's a fun kind of like you're starting from like the most basic. And then you're building your arsenal, but you always have the pistol, and sometimes you might need to use it again. Your pistol is the insane melee strength. Oh, no, make no mistake. Chaticus, Memberus. I know that the regular shotgun is the pistol. I know that the melee is that. That's fine. Wow. I just like pistols in video games. So therefore, I'm going to make the argument that without a pistol, the game is terrible. In this video essay, I will explain. So when I was making Perfect Dark... Wow, Perfect 2... When I was making Perfect Dark scenarios in high school, fuck, one of my friends was like, wow, you really like the Falcon 2, don't you? I'm like, well, yeah, it's good that people start with a pistol, so there's somewhere to go when you have to find weapons and you're not just starting with something amazing. But if you're good with a pistol, you can still kick ass. And pistols are just cool in video games. So, yeah, I kind of miss them. Doom, you know what? Doom 2016's pistol kind of sucked, actually. But there was one in multiplayer that you could unlock. It was like a hell pistol. That one was pretty cool. Pistols are a little dinky, I'll accept revolvers. Well, that's what's fun about them. Like, the pistol round in Counter-Strike was always my favorite. Or you can play Half-Life Alyx, Half-Life, and the only gun is a pistol. Which is kind of, you know, not true, but it certainly felt like it. I also feel like Half-Life 1 has, and I've definitely talked about this on stream a bunch, but Half-Life 1 has a really nice thing with the pistol because it kind of functions as a sniper rifle a little bit. Not a rifle, but like it's really, really accurate. And you can use it to control your shots and save ammo and also hit enemies from a distance pretty nicely. So it never really fully stops being useful. But I also kind of like direct upgrades too. I don't think it's a flaw. I think it's just kind of, you know, variety. Like GoldenEye, you start with the PP7, and then you can get the Distove. and it's not that much better, but it's a little bit better. And you can just use both if you want, whatever. Kind of just rambling and just arguing against my point now, but whatever. I like just talking. I like the sound of my own voice. Sometimes. Hand cannons are some of the most fun weapons in any game, like the hunting revolver in Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, I like shit like that. Those are fun weapons in video games. It's like just really powerful revolver. Just looks cool, too. It's also why the Blade Runner gun is so cool. What are your thoughts on Ultra Kill's revolver? Yeah, I think it's good. It's fun to use. No complaints. The coin is awesome. Okay, so I've heard that the regular shotgun in this game, when upgraded, is kind of amazing. What's your favorite handgun in Resident Evil 4? It's the fucking Mauser. The Red 9. It's the most satisfying one. It's got the most ka-chunk. It's got great sounds, good accuracy. It's really powerful. That's the guy who throws bombs at you in Mario Brothers 2. Ka-chunk? Yeah, that's him. How does John Doom use the bathroom wearing all that armor? You ever watch Dune? Do you know they're drinking their own pee-pee? Like, just constantly? You missed a secret when you picked up that codex. Yeah. It's fine. Secret hunting is fun, but I'm also... I have a limit. I just hit right click just as that happened. Okay. That is... What do you mean? I'm using the sigil. Fuck off. Man. I also, like, I acknowledge that I just need to get better at the game. If I want to be the very best, I have to play gooder. But, I don't have any problem at this point if I need to lower a slider. I don't know when, but... there will come a moment where if I need to increase the amount of health enemies drop, like that one chatter said, I will do it. Because, picture this, chat. If you do it on this difficulty, which I think is... I'm going to show you the slippery slope of difficulty and trying to impress your friends or chat members. Here's how this goes. I'm gonna give you my own little philosophy here. So I'm on ultra-violence right now, right? If I finish it on ultra-violence, then there would be some people who are like, well, you didn't finish it on nightmare. And then if I finish it on nightmare, they'll be like, well, you didn't turn all the sliders up. And then if you turn all the sliders up and finish it, then there might be some people that might say, well, you didn't finish it faster than this guy. Well, you didn't play with your feet. Not with your feet. You didn't play, like, with your toes. I mean, I'm saying you didn't play the game with your feet. However, if you're up to the challenge, that's how you become a real pro gamer. If you have that kind of, like, motivation and, like, time, yeah, you could use that as fuel. Feet is the path to being a pro gamer. Many abilities some would consider unnatural. This is Feet Gamer right here. That's what that was. That was Foot Gaming. I don't even know how you're supposed to get in here in the first place. It's not often that a game launches with a cheese like that good. You're right, I did miss that. I need a shrine so I could upgrade my garbage. Any chat members like religion? Let's talk about it. Let's get into detail. I'm the guy who can do that. I can parse all of the information. Alright, anyway, discuss amongst yourselves. Go.
Emergency protocols are in effect. Please clear the hangar immediately.
No, I've said in the past that it's like the streaming thing is like to me the key to have a bad time on stream is to like talk about the things you're not supposed to talk about at the dinner table. I've always kind of had the dinner table rule, which is like no politics, no religion. And for years I thought, well, that's a great strategy. Turns out you get 50,000 viewers, you talk about that shit. Yeah, I'm not here to talk about theology, I just want to talk about fecology. It's funny because I'm joking about like not talking about religion. I'm fighting the hordes of hell. Thank you. This is the most Christian game ever made. It really is. The Pope would love this game. Any Pope. Even like past Popes. They'd be like, grazie, grazie. Kill the demon. Kill the demon. Grazie. There we go. Fuck you.
Several demonic signals are moving to King Novik's position. It's Azric. Leia, you have to help him.
Do you think the Slayer even gives 2/10 of a fuck? Okay. The Slayer is doing this for the Pope and no one else. Pope, this is Slayer. Coming in.
Has been evacuated.
I've eliminated the demons. Now what? No, it is a time to eliminate your own demons. The one thing I can't do. Chain shot deals more damage to armor at maximum charge. Chain shot projectiles fire at maximum charge explode when hitting a demon. Pulverizer. Cycler. I'm enjoying the Cycler. I'm gonna do like an upgrade of pretty much everything. One shield, one melee, some weapons. We'll just kind of round out the whole thing. Demons hit by the flail are scorched and drop armor. Killing multiple fodder demons with shield throw will empower your next shield charge, allowing you to deal increased damage to the primary target. Grazie. Oh wow, I finished a level. That's crazy.
No more tricks, old king.
Cheap shot. What's going on? I don't even know.
Tell me where it is.
Ah. Wait, did John Doom actually say that? Did my ears deceive me? He said the line, run. Okay.
Vera, if the tether is removed, the Makers... their directive was clear. What would you have us do?
I don't really think
Nothing.
it bothered me very much. Nor did it, like, add a whole ton. It was just kind of there.
It can't be removed.
He should have been like, yeah, I'm gonna
Stand
kick
here.
some ass and chew some cock.
It's wired to a detonator. That demon, he's after something. You saw that. We call it the Heart of Argent.
Tina,
Anyone who wielded
Argentina.
it, they'd have the power of a god. Stronger than maybe even you. But the heart is incomplete. It's made up of 2 parts. The other half is a power source, and we don't know where it is.
Valen's search party is still active.
If he ever gets control of it, that much power in Hell's hands, none of us would survive. Unlock the Ancestral Forge.
Ancestral Forge mechanic, and it's like fantasy life, and you're just Doom guy, like upgrading like your weapons and finding ore. The farming minigame opens up. Demon ass smasher minigame.
I ask them to be heard. Contact the Ministry. You are stranded in this realm. There is no one left to trust. That is why you allow me to speak. Help us.
Isn't this Ultima from Final Fantasy 16? Oh yeah, kinda.
Commander, he's on site.
Alright, we got a forest. It looks
Get a team
cool.
ready to sweep the forest when we're done. I'm meeting him at the forge.
Game has some really nice looking moments. The engine is really fast, just like it's been for the past games as well, but even more fast and nice looking. I mean, there's some technical wizardry going on that I don't think I could ever understand. With them big textures and shit. Things look good up close generally, and then from a distance things look amazing. It just looks cool. I do want to go to the more psychedelic levels that I've been told about. I'm very curious about those.
My people guarded this forest for generations.
20,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. The weird Quake-esque levels start at around the midpoint. Man, they're backloading this thing. Can you please turn on auto sprint? The sprint effect is debilitating. All right, let's not be hyperbolic here, chat member. Debilitating. You know what's debilitating? Mustard gas. Let's see. Let's try that, though. It's still the same sprint effect. You can turn off the sprint lines. How do you turn off the sprint lines? The stink lines. That's a separate setting. Well, that I would rather get rid of and then hold the left shift button. It's on UI. Oh, man. UI. Accessibility. Does this even exist? Let's see, screen effects. Is that, is it really only the sprint that I'm disabling? No. Oh, yeah, I mean, it definitely gets rid of low HP as well. I'm gonna try it for a while, because I kind of like not having the clutter of the sprint effect. That's, maybe worth getting rid of the low health thing.
You'll need a key to continue through that gate.
That's... I wouldn't have known that had you not said that. I have one episode of Andor left, by the way, chat, and I won't talk about it in full or with any spoilers. Even though Rogue One came out 10 years ago and Star Wars, original Star Wars came out 50 years ago almost. But I'll still avoid the spoiler chat because it's the journey, man. But it's just amazing and I don't want it to end. I've almost been like kind of holding off on finishing it because I'm like just I've enjoyed it that much. I know I've been gassing this thing up, but I think it's worth it. I think it's actually, to me, it was worth the gassing. But yeah, I just haven't had the time lately. I've been struggling to find the time to like balance everything between working on the show, we're practicing and doing that, and the streaming, and a couple other little projects, some voice acting even, which has been cool, and also watching stuff. And then also too, like, it turns out I know a number of people who have birthdays in May, so it's like I had a birthday party every weekend. So yes, it's been good, it's been busy, but I'm finally now just catching up on Andor, and it's been really good. What is chat talking about? Rogue One is the only good Disney Star Wars movie. Okay, now listen. Remember when I said before about politics and religion? That applies to Star Wars. because Rogue One isn't even good. I'm sure I'll like it more. I hate the movie by any means. There's a lot of cool stuff in it, but I'm sure I'll like it more now that I know who some of these characters even are. And they have some, like, I have some emotional attachment to them a little bit. And all the stuff that preceded the movie. I have a feeling this show is going to make that movie better in retrospect. And then I can enjoy all the fanboy special effect stuff and enjoy that, you know, just for fun. But yeah, no, I think at this point in time, the well has been so tainted that I understand why people would just not want to engage in this conversation at all. Kind of like how Clone Wars made the prequels a little better in retrospect. I agree, and I know the Clone Wars show is good and has its great stuff, and I've seen some of it, and I like it, but I also haven't had the time or the desire, really, to watch through all of it. So that's another one of those shows that I one day might have to just dig in. But I've seen episode guides. Like, okay, Vinny, here's the thing. Don't watch 80% of this, but watch this. Okay, then watch this arc and this arc, but then you can skip this. You can skip this, because it's really corny. So it's kind of one of those shows, whereas Andor is kind of perfect for me, because it's just 2 seasons, 12 episodes each. Just worked out great. Did you finish Twin Peaks? No, I did not. I kind of put that on hold for a while. Dropped it again. Yep, got to season 2 and dropped it. I absorbed it and liked it a lot better this time, though. So, chat. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. I know it's showing me a place to go, but I can't do it. Oh. Do I have to jump off of a thing to get the key? This level's kind of forgettable. Next one is cool, though. Just looks like I have to climb something and, you know, jump off. Go to where the first whiplash spawned and jump down. Well, I was in streamer mode and just talking about unrelated bullshit, and I have no idea where that was. Okay. Wow.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Man, the fucking super shotgun is so good. Like, if you're brave enough to just get in there. Okay. Ah! Oh, God. Shit. Someone said, come on, Vinny, just play it like your favorite FromSoft game, Sekiro. Why is there Sekiro in my Doom? And how can a shadow die, let alone twice?
We lost hundreds when they took control of the mine.
Okay. Oh boy. Ah! Not this time. Any interest in Night Rain? Reviews are out. It looks good. It looks okay, just multiplayer focused. I forgot that thing was coming out until I saw the Cuck Dome at PAX, as people had lovingly nicknamed it. I am in no need of a new game to play right now. But I have some interest. I'm gonna see what's going on tomorrow. I might check it out. It just, again, we're trying to figure out... this is a repeat conversation, but... trying to figure out, the Horseman and I were talking about it. Horseman. God. Gee whiz. But yes, we were discussing possibilities. I just don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna sit out, or if we're gonna, like, rotate. 3-player limit part is what ruined Destiny for me. Destiny? Wait, Destiny didn't ruin Destiny for you, but that did? I say like I've ever played Destiny. You know when a game just becomes fun to make fun of, and like you've never played it, but you just, like you've heard that it was fun to laugh at? That happens sometimes. Destiny, Overwatch, League. What other ones? Concord, but no one's played that. There's like a bunch of dumbasses like me that got on Concord so they could make videos of it before it got taken down. Yeah, Dota. World of Warcraft kind of became that, even though it also kind of maintained some level of like, people just, it's just ubiquitous. It's just like, oh, did you hop on WoW and play it? Even though people kind of make fun of it. At least in my estimation. FIFA, sure. Raid Shadow Legends. I'm still convinced no one has actually ever played that game.
Yeah, you can eat my whole ass.
There's, what was the other one? Final Fantasy XIV, I think, early on had this reputation of, you know, because the game launched so shittily, and then it just became, like, universally known as, no, it's actually a good game, and cooler to play than WoW. And I remember that happening. I was confused. I was like, no, but we were having so much fun making fun of it. Why would you take that away from me? I need this. It's bad again. Oh, cool. Alright, good. Thank you. Whew. I've been waiting like 14 years. Pun intended. I feel better again, like I have purpose. How about Counter-Strike? Did Counter-Strike ever end up becoming, like, one of those games, or no? I kind of just feel like the esports of it became a little bit, I don't know, laughed at a little, but I Valorant is a dating app. That's one of those things that I kind of don't know what you're talking about, but at the same time, I don't think I want to know. I don't think I really want to know. Also, for the record, play whatever the fuck you want. Like, don't let something
after the attack, but the forge still has power. The demons are drawn to it.
Don't let something put you off to a game just because people don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy the things you want to enjoy, and if there's something that brightens your day, that's awesome. Even if they are a little, as they say, cringy. It's alright, whatever. Who cares? Unless it's Roblox, in which case, don't play that. Fortnite, I mean, you know, people were saying that in chat, that Fortnite was one of the ones. And yeah, I mean, that's because it became massive. I think Fortnite, more than anything, started, like, for example, when Rick Sanchez was added to the game, among other things, like, oh, here's this musical guest that you can play as. Here's Rick. Here's who? Tom Scott? Wait, no, who is that? Isn't that the YouTuber that talks about science? No, Travis Scott, or like any of these people that are in Fortnite, aside from like all the cartoon characters and anime stuff. It's just so tonally nothing. It's just everything and nothing all at the same time. That, when I think of Fortnite in my mind, I just think cartoons. Like, that's what is conjured in my brain. I just think of, like, cartoons. But it also, unfortunately, Call of Duty, and well, who cares? But a lot of games were like, oh, we gotta do that too. But specifically Call of Duty was like, oh, well, we need Goku. Goku works for Fortnite. We need, like, Jack the Pumpkin King. You have to be able to play as him. And now Call of Duty also doesn't feel like it has any real identity. But that's also multiplayer versus the single player. They just put Seth Rogen in Call of Duty and it sucks. I saw that. Like, not a character of his, just the actor Seth Rogen is in Call of Duty as a downloadable skin. Wow. When is Gray Leno coming to... Listen, you may laugh, but if Gray Leno... If someone wanted to give me a fat paycheck to put Gray Leno in Call of Duty, I don't give a shit. They can have him. I would do it for free. I would pay money to put Gray Leno in Fortnite and Call of Duty, because it would be funny. Nobody wants Gray Leno, though. Not even Gray Leno's parents. Oh, there we go. Full health. accept the good news. Oh god. Fuck. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh god. I don't know who to shoot first. What the hell are you guys doing down here? Oh my god. Oh, that was just a secret. Okay.
The cannons in the watchtower can clear a path.
Once in a while I get lucky and have a good encounter. Once in a while. I haven't gotten a new weapon in a while. I'm starting to lose the dopamine. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get up there. I think this seems good. You unlock a whole new upgrade tree next level. I'll save my money then. Vinny, do you have any kids? Oh, no. No. You've been here a little while, too. I'm surprised that's even a question. That's not my life path. Oh, I missed the fucking actual thing. That's not his upgrade tree. Okay. I don't see shield slot. secret took me forever to find. Something over there looks interesting. Breakable chain hidden in broken wall. Oh my god. I thought that was a pickle. Coffee or tea? Definitely coffee. But I like tea. I like milk tea. Tea is good, but just not my usual. That's kind of a rarity. Ew. I'm just so happy they painted it, like, dripping green. There's another secret. You know, again, there comes a time when the secret hunting just feels like a chore, and that is when I want to not do it. So, I got it. I hit the limit right there. You saw it happen in real time. Apparently you didn't, because now I'm looking for secrets again, by accident.
This site is ancient.
Even though there's everything green.
The raw materials of the ancestral beasts. The forge is inside.
So I understand the need for having yellow and green and like very obvious environmental cues. Compared to when I was playing games in like, you know, the 90s. Everything visually is just so complex. And if you're going for a more dense, realistic approach, I wouldn't say it's realistic, but it's just there's so much. I kind of understand why you know, they would need to do that. I'm sure the playtesting people were even worse than me at navigating. Maybe they should cut that out. Well, it's game by game. You know, that's the beauty of games. There's many games.
Not far
and you know, like very dense, complicated environments can get a little confusing to navigate. So I get why they would have a lot of markers in green. I still get lost. There's green all over the goddamn place, and I'm like, where am I going? Chat, help. Not everyone has a chat room to help them. If they didn't have it, people would complain about not being told where to go. It's kind of just... There's every possible permutation. And I think, again, just having the option to turn something on or off is good enough. New weapon. It's telling me how to use a grenade launcher. That's funny.
We can enhance your weapons inside the forge.
I assume that's the skill tree. It's a shield upgrade. That's good. I love how big and chunky all the weapons are in this game. Or in these games. No, I agree. I think a lot of the weapons are really cool. I've kind of seen a little bit of both about the weapons. Like, some aren't so great. But I personally have felt like... You know, you find your favorites. And different ones have different situational uses, but... I at least like this one. This one's like weird. I don't love using it, but I like that it exists. It's just so fucking different. But mostly, I'm still good with the classic arsenal. Like, give me the most like basic weapons and make them really fun to use, and I'm happy with that. I mean, hell, we got a Quake nail gun. You! Fuck. Hot take, this is the best shotguns in all new Doom, maybe all Doom games outright. It's a very bold statement, chat member. Are you prepared to defend yourself? And fight to the death over that opinion? Okay, this one's going a lot better so far. There's someone here that's a... Oh, wait, no. Good? Oh, shit. Oh, God. What is this thing? Why do demons need barbarians? Barbarian. Slight delay on that. Oh, man. Fuck! Fuck! Man.
Chapter complete. You failed. I mean, you succeeded, but you didn't do it cool.
Man, it really sucks when you use one of your extra lives or whatever they're called in this game. Kind of just makes you feel crappy. Oh well. Okay, chat. Thank you for watching the stream tonight. We did 2 levels tonight. It was 2 and not 1, so that's good. Some progress was made. Whether or not we continue in full, I don't know. But with Night Rain coming out soon, I'm going to have to figure that out. See if that's something I want to do. But, all right, chat. Thank you for watching the stream tonight. And maybe decent chance of Elden Ring Night Rain tomorrow. So stop by, and then I may end up doing another bonus indie stream, or I might just do some pre-records. If I have time to do so, that is what I will do. Because there's, like I said, Saul Cestus and a number of other... Saul Sesto. Saul Goodman is out. Necrophosis is still cool. I really want to check that out eventually. Maybe next week I'll try to finish Blueprints, but man, there's a lot. All right, thank you. Good night. Goodbye, chat. Play games, enjoy life, and thanks for listening. Goodbye.